Hey, Wade Galt here. Hope you are doing awesome today. Have a very simple question for you to consider. What would your ideal default weekend look like? This is something that is at the foundation of the work we do at 3-Day Weekend Club and 3-Day Weekend Entrepreneur Academy. We want to look at how would you like things to be? So if you think about it from an exercise standpoint and a health standpoint, if you eat well, if you exercise, if you get lots of sleep, those habits are going to serve you. You're going to create a default situation that creates high energy, great fitness, great strength, and those habits make it easier for you to do that. In addition, the idea of it simply being a habit, something that you do on a regular basis, makes it likely that you will repeat it over and over again without there having to be a whole lot of creativity, of thinking, or reinventing the wheel. When it comes to our weekends, a lot of people get this just a lot more complex than it needs to be. So I happen to live in a part of the world where a lot of people like to come visit. I live in Florida. And you'll find a lot of people that will come to Florida for 1 week out of the year. And for 50-something weeks, they've been either cooped up or they've been working, or they've been stressed, they've been serious. Maybe they'll even come here 2 weeks. And they're trying to get a year's worth of relaxation done in 7 to 14 days. And what that looks like is it's also stressful. It becomes this process where the person's trying so hard to have these relaxing days in this very short period of time and get in all these activities. And what happens is the experience can be good at times, but there's so much pressure on it that when it's good, well, it's good, and that's what they were expecting. And when it's not perfect, when there's clouds in the sky or it happens to rain one day, people have a really hard time with it. Compare that, on the other hand, to if you have a weekend that just, for the most part, you really enjoy what you're doing. Other than, let's say, vacations or trips where you're enjoying something in addition to what you normally do, if your default weekend is something you really enjoy, for the most part, you're going to enjoy a huge part of your life. So there's that very simple concept that if you're happy every day, and if today you're happy and tomorrow you're happy and the next day you're happy, you're probably going to have a happy life. Similarly, if you can set up your weekends, whether they be 1-day weekends, 2-day weekends, or 3-day weekends or longer, if you can set them up in such a way that you're getting to spend time with the people you enjoy most, do the activities you enjoy most, and yes, have some variety. So it might not be the same exact week every week. You might say, well, we alternate weeks on, Fridays is a social night. We don't have to hang out with, let's say, the same people every Friday, but it might be the concept that there's something going on that's social on Friday nights, or whatever it might be that makes you happy, your loved ones, the activities you enjoy doing, the people you like to hang out with, having that be your default. And so what I encourage you to do is start creating that, start writing that out. Now, you can simply take out a pen and a piece of paper and write down Friday and Saturday and Sunday and write down what you'd like to see happen. If you're looking to have a 3-day weekend, you might even put Thursday in there to write down Thursday night what you'd be doing and at what time you'd finish work. Or if you'd like to go deeper into this, there's an exercise we have inside 3-Day Weekend Club, which you can do, which is planning your ideal 3-day weekend lifestyle, the default weekend, so you have that become something that is more a part of your life. And so you will start out, let's say at a certain point, you're at point A, and your life is a certain way. And let's say there's 10 things going on over your weekend, and maybe 3 of those things are the way you want, and 7 of those things you'd like to shift. Well, over time, you start shifting those. And maybe for the next 90 days, you shift 1 thing. And so now you've got 4 things that are what you'd like to do over the weekend. We don't have to plan every single minute or every single hour, but the idea of the main things that are going on, to be able to have that in your default and slowly start moving in the direction you most desire, it might take a year or 2 to get where you want, but you're going to find once you start doing it, it's actually probably only going to take you a month or 2 to make 1 shift in your schedule, and you focus on keeping that. And then you make another one, and pretty soon, whatever free time you have available, again, whether it's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, whatever it might be, you're enjoying, and then you can start building upon that. So hope you find that helpful. Again, that's a simple way to get started with this. If you'd like to learn more about how you can start creating the lifestyle you most desire, go to 3dayweekendclub.com and you can join our community. And you can learn for free in the main part of it about your weekends and creating your 3-day weekend lifestyle. There's a lot of the tools and exercises in there are free, and you can just start creating what you'd like to see happen. And then if you'd like to go deeper as a 3-day weekend employee trying to make that happen, or as an entrepreneur, there's premium content we have that can help you with that as well. So I hope you and your loved ones are doing great. I hope everything is awesome in your world. As always, look forward to helping you impact more people and make more money in less time. Do what you do best so you can better enjoy your family, your friends, and your life. Thanks so much for listening.